7:30, who can you trust? We've got a huge show in store for you, so let's go ahead and get right to it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I, the ProSouth champion Sleazy C, am being joined by a wicked nemesis on commentary.
That's not how it works. Feels good though, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. The power. Starting off with the hierarchy. Thank you for joining us tonight. We know it's the Super Bowl of wrestling weekend. You could be watching 1,000 things, but instead, you're going to be romanced by the sultry voice of Caden Uten and myself, the wicked nemesis, Matthias, in the ring. The hierarchy, the Kenway, and Joe Black walking to the ring. You're looking at your tag team champions. They won it fair and square.
Respect.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Dread Wolf, Joe Black, representing the hierarchy. He is one half of the ProSouth Tag Team Champions. He is the American Thoroughbred. This is the Kenway.
The Frank Sinatra of pro wrestling tag teams. They did it their way, and they are champs.
And his opponent.
Great show of respect from one champ to the other.
Oh,
Joe
absolutely.
Black, come over here. Give it a fist bump to the champ, Sleazy C. This is the sleazy edition of Pro South tonight.
I think this one's a foregone conclusion, Wicked.
Chris Krunk against the Kenway. Oh boy, Southern Strong Style on display here tonight, episode 730, Who Can You Trust? And you're not reading that wrong. There is your number one contender, Sleazy. Or yeah, he'll scout.
Making his way to the ring. He is nothing to lose. This is Chris Krunk.
Krunk taking his time.
You mentioned scouting, Wicked, right?
Yeah.
I came into this business watching Chris Crumb, and he still does the same exact thing.
A creature of habit for all wrestlers. Woo. Many years of experience between these two. Thousands of matches. And here they are at ProSouth, starting us off hot. Kenway, the American Thoroughbred, but he's a nightmare to Cam. Cam's still with trouble in his eye. Still blinded, not by the light, but by the Kenway. See him try to set the Kenway on fire last week with that fireball, that massive fire pit over on the stage.
He tries to do that sometimes, but I'm honestly very impressed with the hierarchy as of late. Remind me a lot of myself, actually.
Oh, sign of disrespect by the Kenway to Chris Krunk.
Love to see it.
Their first meeting here at ProSouth. The crowd definitely behind Chris Krunk. No respect being shown to the Thoroughbred.
The real question is Chris Krunk behind himself?
Well, I mean, he is the number one contender for Big Blue right here draped across your arm. How does it feel to be called one of the best right hands in the business?
It feels great, but there's a little word there. It says one of the best, little phrase, whatever that is. I think it's the best, Wicked.
Well, I'm not having Huckabee come over here and try to kick my ass for saying it.
Well, he can't whoop me, so. Speaking of can't whoop me, Chris Crumb looks like he's getting a little beside himself right now.
You're not acknowledging your Chattanooga tribal commander or chief, whichever one it is.
Well, his shoulders are down.
He's got one up.
Oh, okay.
He's smart. Side headlock there by the Kenway. Krunk using the legs to try to get out, but no, Kenway just overpowered him. See the rolling of the hips by Chris Krunk to get out of that maneuver. At a standstill right now, breaking down one half the ProSouth Tag Team Champions is your number 1 contender, Chris Crumb. Joint manipulation, more than 420 coming up. Happy Easter to those that celebrate. Happy 420 to those that celebrate. You know a little bit about that. You hang out with the Suicide Boys.
All the time.
Stomp and a miss.
I'll get them to play me out one day if you like.
Oh, please do. That'd be amazing. Kenway taking a second to regroup, measuring out his opponent from the outside.
You know what I would do if I were Kenway right now? I'd punch Chris Krunk in the mouth.
Oh, we know you would. That high angle slam that you've come to love and use and just beat the crap out of people with. Kenway's got those moves too. So does Krunk. Krunk, one of the best strikers in the game. Greco-Roman knuckle lock there. Test of strength. Krunk down to one knee. Kenway just overpowering Krunk. Krunk can't take this too long. There you go. Getting out of it, going after the left arm is Chris Krunk. Go behind. Kenway, a hell of a talent. Chris Krunk, a hell of a talent. And you see one of the most dangerous men in the world. Octopus stretch going on. Joe Black looking on from the outside. Krunk driving his fist into the ribs. The American Thoroughbred. And again, just mangling the cartilage in between the ribs.
Yeah, that right there looks like a really good. Ooh.
What a right hand by the Kenway.
That's what I would do.
How about a little of that? Shot to the shoulder blades. Chris Krunk in the corner.
You know, I might let Chris Krunk do a little stretching out, so as you see in the beginning, get me all warmed up. Good strategy.
Maybe a little rope-a-dope going on here. Almost lost the camera there. Just raking the eyes. The great equalizer. Still to come tonight, Jimmy Darren, the man of many monikers, against Julius Pryor. Way up and over, but
nobody home.
Deep arm drag there by Krunk. Just keeping the Thoroughbred grounded. Kenway getting back to his feet. And another arm drag for good measure. He's right by the ropes. We have to put his foot on the ropes, get this broken up. You hear Joe Black on the outside.
One important thing to note, Joe Black does not look worried at all right now.
He never looks worried. When he looks worried is when it's scary. Kenway did get his foot on the ropes. Chris Krunk with a clean break. Collar and elbow tie up in the ring. Great display of wrestling on hand here tonight in the starting matchup. Single leg takedown. He's going for a figure four type maneuver. It is a figure four.
Beautiful.
Krunk close to the ropes, but the power may come on display here for the American Thoroughbred. The crowd trying to will Chris Krunk over. Oh, he's going to have to release it now. All the pressure on the Kenway. You've seen this many times. You said that you've seen Chris Krunk. You were watching him before you were ever in the business. Are you, let's say, do you see anything that you like in Chris Krunk? Do you still see him as a hero, or is he just another victim or the number one contender? Solid
chop. You know, I used to look up to Chris Krunk a lot, but after Sleazy C obtained some gold, 3 times by the way, I don't really see him as somebody I look up to.
Mounted punches from Brett's rope, the middle rope. And a chop. For those that don't know, for those of you, this may be your first time, this man beat Rhino for the championship. Former WWE champion, former WWE superstar. Not enough for Sleazy C. Clothesline off the top rope. Only a 2 count. Krunk will now be cutting all his promos in A minor. He's now become a soprano. Good takedown there by the American Thoroughbred and a shot to the back.
Krunk's just getting worn down right now.
What's going to be left for you? Quick back body
Beautiful,
drop.
Beautiful.
Krunk could have hit his head. Only one shoulder. The 2. The Kenway laying all his body weight across the shoulder. Just had that left shoulder up just a little much. And a right hand to the top of the head. Nearly busted open Chris Krunk. Chris Krunk can take a lot of abuse, but I don't know how much he can take from the American Thoroughbred. Elbow to the top of the head. Elbows, top of the head, knees, some of the hardest parts of the human body. Krunk, he's feeling it now. You can feel the electricity throughout the ProSouth Palace. And just like that, it stopped.
And the power's off.
Maybe he forgot to pay the power bill. Across the back. Kenway toying with Chris Krunk at this point. Elbow to the back of the head. There's the cover. Only a 1 count. Now, if Kenway were somehow to beat Chris Krunk, would that put him in a contendership?
Possibly.
Got him up, stalling. Standing Falcon Arrow there. Here's Kenway up to Brett's rope. A right hand right to the top of the head.
Sleazy C might need to use that one.
Only a 2 count.
That was a deep 2, though. Sleazy C. A little Arsenal update, huh?
As if you needed a new Arsenal update. Say something for the other guys.
Gotta catch him off guard, Wicked.
And a chop to the back. Chris Krunk on a whole nother level. Going into this big matchup, may have looked past the Kenway, looking towards you, looking towards Big Blue, and now he's paying for it.
That right there is a big mistake.
And another elbow. Not many people can use elbows as weapons as proficiently as the American Thoroughbred. It's not just a great moniker. God, dog. Kick to the side of the face. Krunk better be glad he has that mouth guard in.
You know, I really wish Kenway would leave me at least a little something to Krunk.
Kenway up top.
Oh!
Nobody home. The elbow missed. Krunk getting fired up. Krunk getting Krunk. Get some Krunk in your system. Kenway could be on a first track to that very thing. The bell clap. The kick to the side of the head. Kenway's down. Kenway may be out. You see Joe Black still has not changed his demeanor. Back elbow. Hit that funny bone. Kenway chest first into the turnbuckle. Big boot caught.
Oh!
Another hard edge chop. Suplex into the corner. God, dog boy. This is what you got to look forward to.
If Chris Krunk wants to chop, we'll chop.
Only a 2 count. That was close. Of course, you're known for your right hand. But Chris Krunk was known for his right hand many years ago. There are people that have seen his name on the board and left. At least Rhino didn't do that to you.
No, it's a really good thing he didn't, because now Sleazy C can say he's beat Rhino.
Or as James Hardy calls him, Brian, or whatever his real name is. Oh. Big knee! Whew. This could be it. No.
Just fighting out.
Got it behind, going for that German suplex. No reversal by the Kenway. Krunk holds on.
Smart move.
It was a setup, the big fake out, sit down power bomb. Only a 2 count. What a matchup to start off episode 730. Who can you trust? I'm the Wicked Nemesis. This is the champion Sleazy C sitting in, scouting his #1 contender in Chris Krunk and enjoying the Kenway beat the hell out of him.
You know, as much as I hate Chris Krunk, I can respect the mind games he just played.
Got to watch for those fake outs.
Oh,
Joe right there pulling the middle rope.
There he is.
A swing and a miss by Joe and a kick.
Ooh,
Discus
TCE.
shot. Pile driver, no reversal. Up and over.
Body drop.
Here's a 2-on-1 right now. Joe Black finally got involved.
Black mass.
Well, it is Easter after all, or Easter weekend. This is a good Friday for most, but not a good Friday for Chris Krunk. Happy Not Good Friday.
The winner of this match by disqualification, Chris Krunk.
Won the battle, but losing the war. Kenway just choking out Chris Krunk. Is there a black and mild? Do you smell that?
Sleazy C's very familiar. I think he does.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to spray some cologne. That's me. Kenway to the second rope, to Brett's rope. What does he have in mind? How much did you slip him? Oh. Elbow to the chest, a hard elbow. Shots raining down by the Kenway.
I love it.
Hierarchy.
I'm sure you do. The queen is here.
I don't love that.
Hi. You guys seem like you just are both in the mood to fight tonight. I mean, clearly, both of you are in the mood to fight. So, I think that you should get off of Chris first and let Chris go find a partner, since you both want to fight so bad. And later tonight, you guys put those tag titles on the line.
Whoa. Wait a minute. That was a command. What's going to be left of Chris Krunk? And who's friends with Chris Krunk?
That's what I'm saying.
We thought Joe Wood had a hard time finding somebody.
As I mentioned last week, Chris Krunk always has to ride the coattails of somebody. Right back to it.
Well, you hear it tonight. ProSouth Tag Team Championship on the line, but Chris Krunk barely breathing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see Chris Krunk on his back. You'll see it again, I promise.
The ProSouth Tag Team Champions making a statement, as has Sleazy C tonight. Krunk able to stand somehow, some way. Krunk worse for wear. That never stopped him from talking ish, though. Who will tag with Chris Krunk tonight against the hierarchy?
Not I.
Not it.
Well, you heard the Queen of the South. Later tonight, we will have a tag team title match, the Hierarchy versus Chris Krunk and a partner. But right now, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
You know what, Wicked? I would really love to sit out here all night with you and just chit-chat, but Sleazy C has some places to go, some people to do.
Okay. Well, thank you, champ, for joining us. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Try not to cause too much mayhem backstage.
Nah.
The man of many monikers.
To the ring. He is What the Fuck Says Jimmy Darren. He is the inventor of that weird S thing you drew in middle school. And no, he doesn't know what it's called either.
Damn,
Jimmy Darren.
I was going to ask him.
He is the hottest of shots, Jimmy Darren. He is the upper decker, Jimmy Darren. Where the rat's at, Jimmy Darren.
I mean, that is a good question.
He is the inventor of the spork, Jimmy Darren.
Well, I want to shake his hand then.
He is the trainer of Christian Pierce, the trainer of Kay Newton,
What?
and the trainer of Ace Haven. That's verifiably not true. No.
Misinformation indeed.
He is Finger Paint Picasso. This is Jimmy Darren.
Jimmy Darren making his debut last week. A man of many monikers. And maybe only half of them are true, but yeah.
And his opponent,
The upper decker. You know what upper decker is, kids? It's when you poop in the back of the toilet. And the spork, who doesn't love a spork? But tonight, he has the freak of nature. He has the phenom, Julius Pryor.
making his way to the ring. He is Julius Pryor.
Julius Pryor, of course, has Brandon Watley upcoming for Bloodsport. He said the right word at the right time, getting that matchup. He has so desperately wanted that rematch with a Grandmaster of the Serpent Ninja Academy, Brandon Watley. But tonight, he has, I'm going to call him the Upper Decker Dynamite.
I got some notes for you to read.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
The crowd already giving it to Darren.
Oh, more cards. Okay. For after the match. Great. More cards. I love it.
Julius just gave more cards to Matthias, as he said, for after the match. I knocked the hell out of that. That thing's still ringing. Pryor, Darren, one-on-one. Episode 730, Who Can You Trust? You know who you can't trust? An upper decker.
Of course there's more cards. Why wouldn't there be more cards?
That's kind of your thing now.
No, this is not my thing.
I don't know. Kind of seems like your thing, Matthias. It's not the thing, it's your thing.
Ace Haven can have the thing. Julius
What an arm
Pryor
drag.
can have that thing.
Arm drag flipped him all the way around. Spinning sit-down power bomb. Only a 2 count.
Blue Thunder Squealer.
Julius Pryor taking it to Darren.
Jimmy Darren, the inventor of the sport, apparently.
Hey, who doesn't love a spork? I said that when you were in the ring earlier.
It is a useful tool.
It is. You ever try to eat soup with a spork? Especially a plastic one?
Better than a fork.
Yes. Jimmy Darren on the outside. He is Darren to slow up this matchup and take advantage of it. Well, I mean, that's a right hand. Julius had something in mind. Darren said no.
Julius had something in mind. Darren had something in mind. They did not.
Darren trying to outrun the freak of nature, the human highlight reel.
I don't think your cardio is better than Pryor's.
Referee
Springboard.
pulled in the way.
Oh! Use the ref as a distraction. Enziguri.
He planted him on the top of his skull.
I might not have to read these cards after all.
Well, even if Julius loses, you can still read them.
Well, I don't think that would work because, yeah.
Well, you know. Vanity, definitely my favorite sin. The shirt is off. The big right hand has rocked Julius Pryor. And another. Crowd not too happy with topless Jimmy Darren.
The shirt comes off. That's your ass, I guess. Doesn't have any straps.
Utilizing the 5 count. He's Darren to use that 5 count. Darren to be disqualified. Good kick to the gut, followed by another shot to the back by Julius Pryor.
Jimmy Darren, he is what the fox says.
That kneecap. Oh! Good follow-up by Darren. Julius had that full head of steam, and that knee connecting with the turnbuckle may have jammed it.
That's why you always wear knee pads.
Well, you know.
These Pryor,
these kids these days.
they think it's cool to go bare-kneed.
Good jawbreaker there with the splits. Kip up every week. Every week this kid does something else.
Pryor just, hit him with the whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
And head first. No, it was a reversal.
Tried to go head first. Darren got out of it.
He's a slippery one, that upper decker.
Finger paint Picasso.
That was pretty good. That was a good
Creating a
one.
masterpiece on the face of Julius Pryor with that turnbuckle.
He's a muse of some sort. That's a Daredevil joke for those. You're watching Daredevil, born again.
Handspring.
Wow.
Into the kick.
Right to the mush, right in the mouth.
Pryor.
He broke a tooth with that.
You're never safe in the ring with Julius Pryor.
Darren is checking teeth right now.
Not surprising. Oh.
Good thing he's flexible. A shot to the back of the knee. That knee that went right into the turn post. Or turnbuckle.
Pryor now in a bad way. Jimmy Darren, the man of 2 goddamn many nicknames.
Oh, you see it? I didn't say it this week.
Well, he shouldn't have given me all these cards.
That bastard. Just keeping the high flyer grounded. Darren's done his homework.
Lifting him up like that weird S thing he drew in middle school. He still doesn't know what it's called.
I don't either. The shot to the back of the head. You can hear
Kick's
that.
coming
God,
out of nowhere.
dog.
Spin kick right in the mush.
Is there a dentist? Does anybody know a good dentist? Because Jimmy Darren's going to need it after this.
Springboard tornado from Pryor.
Pryor, since being under the tutelage of Brandon Watley, just completely changed, reinvented himself, and he's continued to do so each and every week. He may not make it to Bloodsport. Just saying.
Jimmy Darren has his way.
Ask Sleazy C how much he greased the palm for the Kenway to do that to Crunk. How much did Watley pay him? Does he take Cash App? Is it Venmo? Landed on his feet.
Up and rolled right into an overhead belly to belly in the corner. Saved himself, but Julius undid it.
The days of just being a big, they're Shaolin fist. It's over.
The winner of this match, Julius Pryor.
Hey, don't forget your cards.
Oh yeah, I can't forget the cards.
Those cards. Dagnabbit. Now, what was on those cards?
Ladies and gentlemen, staring at the lights, Jimmy Darren. Got kicked in the face, Jimmy Darren. Zigged when he should have zagged, Jimmy Darren. Couldn't cut the mustard, Jimmy Darren. And the winner, and the next all-out champion, Julius Pryor.
No more cards. The cards are over for the night, says Matthias. What a win by Julius Pryor. I mean, give it up for Jimmy Darren. He threw everything except for the kitchen sink. There's a new moniker, everything but the kitchen sink, Jimmy Darren. Man. Jimmy Darren, everybody. Darren to say the stupidest things.
On ProSouth, let's keep it going. The falling contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
It is the Masters of Wrestling Weekend. And here's the Dan Lagadon. Who in the hell is this? Canada's greatest athlete. Okay. I mean, that's saying something, you know. Wayne Gretzky's still alive. Bret Hart's still alive.
To the ring, he is Canada's greatest athlete. This is Dan Lagadon.
I'm guessing French Canadian. Never seen this guy before in my life. He's the self-proclaimed Canada's greatest athlete. And of course he comes out to O Canada. Let's ask him about the tariffs. What does he think about the tariffs? What does he think about Trudeau stepping down? How does he feel about the proclamation of Canada being the 51st state of the Union?
Let me tell you, stinking American, something.
Joe Wood. Joe Wood coming out here to save the day. Wholesome Joe Wood, the big redwood, the fail-safe. Coming out here to talk to Dan, that's all I'm gonna call him. Joe Wood, a fan favorite. And I don't think Dan is a fan favorite here at the ProSouth Palace in Piedmont, Alabama. Oh yeah, Dino Bravo, yeah. That is a bold statement. That takes some balls to come to the South to say you're Canada's greatest athlete.
Give me a second, Dan. Give me a second. We got something coming up here. It's called the Trios Cup. I'm having a hard time keeping friends back here lately. I have been spurned many times by the guys in the locker room, and I don't have a team for the Trios Cup. And I see you're very colorfully supporting Canada.
That's right.
And a lot of really great wrestlers come from Canada. Allegedly, the best that there were, the best that there are, the best that there ever will be come from Canada. So, these people usually like me for the most part. You could maybe do yourself a favor, be my partner in the Trios Cup.
Be your partner? You look like you just got off your ship from Waffle House. Why would I want to be a partner with you? I'm from Canada, the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. Keep your mouth shut.
Hey, that's right, USA. We're number one, but we got friends. I got Canadian friends. Brother, look, I've got a friend that married a Canadian. Like I said, great wrestlers come from Canada. You can do yourself a favor.
That's what all you stinking Americans say. I have a friend from Canada. I dated a girl from Canada. Oh, my best friend married. No, they didn't. I cannot believe. You don't even know where Canada is.
I never said I dated a girl from Canada, for the record.
Yeah, sure. Where was she from? Saskatchewan?
It was Saskatoon.
So, yes or no?
That's a big fat no. Big fat no. Now let me sing my national anthem so that these heathens these northern Mexicans can honor my flag and honor my country. Hit my music. Oh, Canada. I will sing this in French, where it should be. Oh, Canada. Stop. How dare you stop my man? How dare you disrespect that?
What you have just done is possibly the worst thing I have ever seen take place in the ProSouth Palace. After having seen that, I have decided to rescind my offer for you to be my partner and that I hate you as a person. So, having said that, additionally, as a God-fearing, proud patriot of the United States of America, I feel like I'm obligated to now beat the hell out of you.
Oh.
So, why don't we do that?
Oh, impromptu matchup. Joe Wood against Dan from Canada. I mean, well, Dan is in the name Canada.
Already in the ring, Dan Legadon and Joe Wood.
Now that's some Southern hospitality for you. And by the way, Dan Legadon sings like an amputee. Can't hold a note, can't carry a tune. Never seen this guy before in my life, and here he is singing the worst "Oh Canada" I've heard since Fergie.
Well, that happened. This time, instead of a handful of cards, I had a handful of microphones.
Yeah, I saw that. You can tell Dan Legadon that he can take one of those microphones and stick it. Joe pushing him back into the corner.
Joe Wood not appreciating Legadon's rendition of "Oh Canada." I don't think it's the Canadian part. I think it's the bad singing.
Could be.
Joe was very particular about.
All I could hear was the damn feedback. Sure, it sounded ear piercing. That was a hazard warning for everybody. Sorry, a little late on that. Some people just don't know how to use a microphone. And then there's the fail-safe Joe Wood. Shoulder to the abdomen. And again, trying to wedge him in between the top rope and Brett's rope. Actually, possibly the greatest Canadian athlete. Like I said, Wayne Gretzky's still alive. I'm a huge fan of Canada. I love Mike Myers. Why didn't you ask him about the tariffs? I was trying to get your attention.
Well,
Trudeau stepping down.
You have to ask Christian Pierce about that. He can give you an answer.
Oh, I know his answer. Libertarians are all the same. They're just running straight through him.
The wonderful tariffs. Might be the best I've ever seen.
242%. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Went for the arm drag now. Scoop slam. Wow. Hell of a scoop slam. And speaking of America, this matchup being unofficially brought to you by Liquid Death. Liquid Death. Murder your thirst.
Give us
And
money.
another slam. Give us money, please. I have, oddly enough, Dead Billionaire. And you have Rest in Peach.
Absolutely. My favorite.
Liquid Death. Why you stop selling the big hands?
They're hard to find. Oh,
God,
no.
Jesus Christ.
Knocked his feet out from under him.
God, he's like Jesus. He's risen again.
Liquid Death. Give us money. Of course, this match unofficially sponsored, but, you know, we would be happy for it to be officially sponsored.
Yes, we'll put the logo up and everything. We even let you pick the match.
Sponsorship possibilities are available. ProSouthWrestling@gmail.com.
Matthias and I are corporate whores.
Serious inquiries only, please.
Yes.
Although, if you at home would also like to support ProSouth but don't wish to spend sponsorship money, you can do that by hitting that join button down below. Only $2.99 a month. You can support ProSouth.
Get those members only exclusive.
Not only, as I said, not only will you support ProSouth, you will get exclusive members-only content.
Ben legged on has hurt his knee.
Might have blown the knee out.
And an elbow drop
Wood
by Joe
cares
Wood.
None whatsoever.
Like a true American, hitting somebody when they're down, injured. And that tells you the healthcare system
Timber!
of America. This is why I'm pro universal healthcare.
The winner of this match, Joe Wood.
The failsafe come out here for members of his trios team and said he beat up Dan, and Dan may have tore his ACL. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Who do you think is going to win tonight? Chris Krunk, and if he can find somebody in the hierarchy or the hierarchy. You just never know. Referee's coming out to check on Dan Lagadon.
We're going to have to go ahead and take an intermission.
Oh, yeah.
Get our Canadian friend here some help. We got more to come, including, as we mentioned, that tag team title match. Chris Krunk and a partner, if he can find one, against the hierarchy.
Imagine getting deported with no ACL. Damn. Double homicide.
In the shadows where the whispers lie, a ghostly figure with a tear-stained eye. Bound by chains and memories we sigh. In the silence we find our lullaby. Underneath the loose pale glow, we dance in circles, lost in the flow. A symphony of sorrow, soft and slow. In the streets, kick we let go. Eclipse your reverie where we collide. In the echoes of the night we hide. A sacred bond in the void we confide. In the darkness our souls are tied. Through the sail where the secrets keep, a haunting melody in the deep. With every breath our hearts leap. In this reverie we fall asleep. In the silence we find our way. Through the shadows we sway. A dance of light and dark we play. In this twilight we choose to stay. Eclipse your reverie where we collide. In the echoes of the night we hide. A sacred bond in the void we confide. In the darkness our souls are tied. As the dawn breaks, we fade away. In the light, our shadows sway. A fleeting moment in the gray. In this reverie we choose to stay.
Eclipse your reverie when we collide. In the echoes of the night we hide. A sacred bond in the void we confide. In the darkness our souls are tied.
She speaks in tongues ancient and old, discuss upon the spirit souls. In her grasp fate unfolds, in her darkness he's controlled. He give her his soul, no questions asked. In her presence he's unmasked, a willing part in her dark task. Under the moon the fates are cast. She moves like a ghost, finds his mind. Her touch binds him, no need to try. His heartbeat fast, you can't deny. For her he let his soul fly. It cries to reverie where we collide. In the echoes of the night we hide. A sacred bond in the void we preside. In the darkness our souls are tied.
Really targets kicking and it's taking over me. Lost in the void, no light, no clarity. I'm at the battlefield, echoes on the screens. Blacking out, I'm drowning in my dreams. Shadows crawl beneath us, came into me in every breath. A voice forgotten, deeper whispers, tales of death. I'm at the shattered mirror, reflecting in my state. Blacking out, I'm drowning in my dreams. Shadows crawl beneath us, came into me in every breath. A voice forgotten, deeper whispers, tales of death. I'm at the shattered mirror, reflecting in this pain. Blacking out, I'm lost within the storm delay. I crossed the line, I can't deny it. Lost myself and started a riot. I can't help myself when I walk out. Why can't you just let me go? I am never coming home. The walls are closing in, suffocating tight. A labyrinth of shadows, no escape in sight. Your soul is fractured, bleeding from within. Blacking out, I'm trapped in my own sin. Whispers in the dead of night. Fire fleeing, desperate flight. Searching for a door, time, fire break. Why you lie, but I think I can fly. I crossed the line, I can't deny it. Lost myself and started a riot. I can't help myself when I back out. Why can't you just let me go? I am never coming home.
Guess what? 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 Guess what?
ProSouth, we are back from intermission. And while we're at it, ProSouth, please help me welcome to the ring, accompanied by the Queen of the South, Amy Haven, Forever Tragic, Cameron Keast, and the King of the South, Ace Haven, the Chosen Ones.
The Chosen Ones coming to the ring, a lot on their plate. And these two, not on the same page as of recently. And Psycho Cam, or whatever that alter ego is, has risen to the surface more and more. Former tag team champions, still the new era tag team champions. Waiting for their music cue. Hey, that's Scott Adams. I knew he was a Swiftie. Won't you be a real man? Listen to Chapel Roan. Listen to some Olivia Rodrigo, some Lana Del Rey. Chosen Ones, you see them still with the new era tag team champions for championships, but One-Eyed Cam is here. What all are they going to address? There's like 15 things. Former ProSouth Tag Team Champions, the Chosen Ones.
You'd think we'd be in a much worse mood than we are. But it's a good season to have, you know? It's a good season to be in. We got the trios coming up. Last week, let's face it, Ace, we kind of got our asses kicked. Well, let me tell you what did happen. I got mine. I got back what was taken from me. I got the blood for the blood. So though they may have walked away with a piece of us, I know that I will always have a piece of you.
Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire, Matthias.
You know, and Kim, maybe I'm losing my mind. Or maybe I just see clearly for the first time in a long time, because yeah, you're right. We should be mad, we should be pissed off at the just utter beating that we got last week. But I don't know about you, but I kind of liked it. I kind of enjoyed it, right? And you know, on top of that, yeah, your part kind of sucked. The fireball, you got it. And you know, the flame, man, the flame just blew my mind. Because I thought the sprinklers were going to go off. You know, Jamie was ready with the fire extinguisher. It was a flame of epic proportions.
Towering inferno.
Yes. The fire of Hades.
But anyways, we had everything. We threw everything we had at the hierarchy, Cameron. We threw look at me with your one eye when I'm talking to you. We threw everything we had at the hierarchy. Anyways, we threw everything we had at the hierarchy, damn it! We threw everything at them, including chairs. And my wife. Whoa. And we lost. Because last week, Joe Black, the Kenway, the hierarchy were the better men last week. And I can admit that. But here's the thing. There's a Trinity Challenge Cup coming up. And that's 3-on-3 in a tournament format, right? And if there's anything that we know anything about, it's trios tournaments. I've won 1 or 2 of them myself, and Cam's won 3 of them. And if he wins this year, this is where you cheer. And if you win this year, buddy, that's the 3-peat. That's 3 in a row. Nobody's done that. Matter of fact, you keep doing crap like that, we may have to call you the champion of champions. But we need a partner. Because I don't think Amy wants to do it. We need a partner. There's 2 of
I mean, I'm here. I could do it.
I said a partner, not an almond M&M.
Hang on now. You mean to tell me? I'm sorry. You mean to tell me I'm not invited to join? No. You're not. Exactly. I'm your assistant. I could assist in this matter.
Look, Scott, obviously you're going to know how I'm going to feel about this, but I'm going to have to leave this decision up to Hugh Beatty because Cameron Keese isn't allowed to have opinions on Scott Adams, you know? What?
Oh, Hayden said goodbye.
That's too far?
Look, honestly, unless you can figure out how to separate the people inside your head, you need a third person. And I'm here. I'm already her assistant.
Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to work, Scott. And like, it's kind of awkward now that Ace isn't here, but I kind of notice here, Scott, that there's now no one here to not tell me to burn you.
It's quite the proposition. Proposition 86.
Uh-oh. Haven's got a chair now.
Don't worry. It's not for you. It's for Cam.
Oh my good Lord!
Louise.
He just cracked him right in the skull.
How do you like your brains? Scrambled? The crowd chanting one more time, of course.
Now, I think that one did
we
it.
We need a trios partner, Cam. We need a trios partner.
So Scott Adams is not going to be the third in the chosen trios. But the misfit hot sauce Justin McKenzie coming out here.
Not sure what McKenzie's doing out here, unless it's to come scrape up what remains of Scott Adams.
Amy Haven just rolling Scott Adams out of the ring.
Just dumping the trash out of the ring.
With friends like Ace Haven, who needs enemies?
Well, technically he's an employee.
Well, I mean, he was the best man at his wedding, so that should account for something. The rookie sensation in the ring with the chosen ones. Trios is upcoming.
Justin McKenzie accompanied by his face paint.
We're doing a full entrance right now.
Face paint and all.
Who's doing this?
McKenzie's, so he's ready for some action-packed action.
It's kind of funny that we're doing a full entrance right now. Like, there's not a heavy segment going on or anything.
McKenzie not known for his mic skills. Announcing that he's going to speak.
I know I haven't been here for that long.
Oh my God, he talks.
But in my opinion, and I think ProSouth faithful can agree, that I've been doing my thing. I think I've been doing pretty good. Right? I've been doing pretty good.
He did the thing.
Yeah, I'm like that. And honestly, I think I've been doing pretty good, enough to where I should be y'all's trios partner.
That's quite the proposition as well.
Well, look, Justin, it's not that I don't trust you. You remember trust between the two of us? You know? It's not that I don't trust you. It's just, I see how crazy and how reckless you are. But if I wanted that on our team, I think I'd have a better chance if I woke up Scott Adams.
Really? I haven't even been here for that long. You don't think I...
Okay, look, hold on. First off, did you notice how we got the show name in the thing? We said trust. We're talking about trust right now. And look, I'm very proud of you. You've come really far. You've done a lot. You're doing a lot of really good stuff. But the thing is if I had $1 for every person that's walked into this building and got hot for about 5 minutes and then petered out and snuffed out and either left or retired or just totally started crapping the bed, I'd be a millionaire by now, Justin.
That's not me.
The past 5 minutes don't matter to Ace Haven. The past 5 minutes don't matter to the King of the South. What matters is longevity. What matters is 17 years of doing this crap. Yeah! You've had 17 matches, kid. And you may be good, and you may turn out to be really damn good one day. But you're not a chosen one right now. And this is chosen one's business. But you know what? You want a shot. You want to prove yourself, and you want to be on our team in the Trinity Challenge Cup, right? Cool. You want to fight somebody. You want to fight the King of the South. You want to fight Ace Haven. You want to go one-on-one, Justin McKenzie, Ace Haven. Then you can. And by going one-on-one with Ace Haven, I'm in Cameron Keith.
Oh, Cam! Starting it off hot, jumping from the get-go before the bell has rung. We know these two have had some animosity between each other.
Cameron Keith, Justin McKenzie. I thought it was going to be Justin and Ace. Ended up Justin and Cam.
Another impromptu match here tonight. Episode 730. Who can you trust? As we said, name drop.
I got the name of the event in. Oh no.
It's 2 weeks in a row. Roll up, only a 2 count though. Good transition there.
East. Oh, almost got him.
A little back and forth here.
McKenzie now's got Keith.
Trading pinfall for pinfall here tonight.
Oh, tried for a kick to the back of the head. McKenzie rolled out of it.
We still don't know the depth perception of Cameron Keith with only one eye.
Keith, that eye still not healed. Oh,
inadvertently elbowed him in the eye.
I don't think McKenzie meant to catch him in the eye, but I don't think Cam cared.
Yeah, because he got McKenzie across the chin to the right.
He may have made Cameron Keith angry.
Yeah, Psycho Cam, Lucha Cam, one Cam Jack.
Keith.
Young Cammy.
Keith is can be one of the most dangerous people on the ProSouth roster when he gets angry. We've seen what he does to people's fingers.
Now we're seeing what he does to somebody's head. Look at the twist on that. Good jawbreaker. That's one way to get out of that. He was just twisting the neck and head.
That green has made its way up to his wrist.
I have not.
You can see it underneath, out from under the glove.
The infection.
A lot like Harley, it's spreading. Oh!
You know what else spells? You know what else spreads everybody? Gonorrhea. Go get checked out.
Cameron Keith's getting taken for a ride. Oh!
He caught him.
Haven caught him.
Up and over.
McKenzie going up and over the top, landing on Keith.
Ace made a run for it. And a slap to the ear.
Oh, caught him in the ear. Oh.
Take home a wrestler night. Ace Haven vaulting over that. He kicked him so hard he ran away.
Uh-oh, I think I know why. He slapped Cam and activated Psycho Cam.
Is it just Ace that has to slap him?
I just think Cam just doesn't appreciate getting slapped in the face.
Well, what about an elbow to the face repeatedly? Keist infection on the 5th hardest part of the ring.
The ring apron. Oh, wow. McKenzie caught him.
Glancing drop kick, doing his due diligence.
Single leg coat breaker.
Cam in the corner. Cam is rocked. That eye is bothering him. The knee to the head.
Tried for that slingshot DDT.
That's that recklessness that Ace was talking about.
Oh no, he's got him in the Koji. The Koji clutch.
He may have to tap. He is in the middle of the ring.
Cameron Keist has won the ProSouth Championship with this very move.
Lesser men have tap. What can Justin do to get out of this? Oh, he went for the eye.
Going after the eye.
Oh, he pinned him. Another first ballot Hall of Famer goes down to Justin McKenzie. Ace was going to use a chair on Justin. Cam stopped him. Cam saved Ace from killing Justin McKenzie, who was already down. And a trios team has been formed. Cam liked what he saw. By any means necessary, by hook or by crook. Justin went for that eye. Cam.
The winner of this match, Justin McKenzie.
Cam has his widening gyre of a smile on. And Justin McKenzie joining the Chosen Ones in the Trinity Trios Cup Challenge. He earned his spot. Joe Wood out here hurting people. He has to, his team, if Joe comes to you, just say no. The embrace of the Chosen Ones. It is Super Bowl wrestling weekend. For everybody out in Vegas, be careful. Wrap it up, guys. Wrap it up. You don't know where it's been. That's one team for trios. He's acting like he's won the lottery. Well, at least he doesn't have to look for his third man anymore.
Well, ProSouth, it's that time.
Scott Adams finally to his feet.
It's time for what? Hayes!
Please shut up!
Yeah, shut up!
Please shut up! Please shut up!
You have not seen the last of me. This is my company still. And I don't care what you say. In two-case warfare, that is still the case. And next week, me and the commission are entering the Trios Cup. Darren, Tsunami, and myself, Patrick Gilbert, are entering, and we will be there. And we will win.
Did he just say him, Tsunami, and Douglas Sanders? Hey, man, the commission's dead.
How hard did he hit him?
Ask him to spell his
that
name.
happened. As I was saying, it's that time. It's time for your main event of the evening. The following contest is a tag team match, and it is for the ProSouth Tag Team Championship. Introducing the competitors.
We saw so far that this handy-capable match put together early tonight by the commissioner, Amy Haven. Chris Krunk was told to go find a tag partner that he and whoever, if he can find one, get a shot at the ProSouth Tag Team Championship against the Hierarchy. There's your number one contender, scouted in the first matchup tonight by his opponent, the ProSouth champion, Sleazy C. Could he find anybody? Chris Krunk has burned a lot of bridges in his career. Could he find anybody? Chris Krunk, the Chattanooga Tribal Chief. I know he searched far and wide across the ProSouth Palace. I mean, he does have a phone. He could have called somebody. The Hierarchy know who they have each other's backs. They don't have to look anywhere except beside them. Oh, well, the Hierarchy doesn't just have a problem. Oh, no. Matthias isn't here to say it, so I'll say it. The Hierarchy, in fact, have a big-ass problem. The Prophet Brother Azrael, the 84 Buick, juiced up, tires rotated, full gallon. You know, as we know, his gasoline is always supreme. The mammoth of the mat. Brother Azrael, Chris Krunk against the Hierarchy for the ProSouth Tag Team Championship. Az in great shape. Always great to see Az back at the ProSouth Palace. A 1,000% aura. The 84 Buick is here. What a weekend of wrestling we all have. We're eating good this weekend. Thank you to everyone joining us live. I said it earlier. You can be watching anything. So much going on across the world of professional wrestling this weekend and sports entertainment. But you are here. Like, share, subscribe, comment. The menace that is the Hierarchy. The Kenway and Chris Krunk to start the night off going toe-to-toe. They almost left nothing for Sleazy C in his number one contender, Chris Krunk. They have an appetite for destruction, and they scrape the plate. They kill ants with sledgehammers. There is no church in the wild, but there is a hierarchy.
This following contest is for the ProSouth Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, standing to my left, they are the challengers. They are the team of Nothing to Lose, Chris Krunk, and the Prophet Brother Azrael. And their opponents, standing to my right, they are the reigning and defending ProSouth Tag Team Champions. They are the Dreadwolf, Joe Black, and the American Thoroughbred, the Kenway. They are the Hierarchy.
That's what it's all about in this main event. Episode 730, Who Can You Trust? Who would have thought Chris Krunk, Brother Azrael teaming up here tonight? As I said, we're eating good this weekend. They're already chanting new champ.
Chris Krunk.
They haven't even locked up yet.
Pulling out the big guns. And a big ass problem.
Look, Brother Azrael. Brother Azrael has wanted a matchup with Joe Black. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it.
He's about to get it here tonight.
Kenway getting a wide base, getting out of that maneuver.
And
a stomp on the back.
Well, we picking up where we started off.
Right in the corner. And our first action of Azrael tonight.
We open tonight's contest with the first time matchup of the Kenway versus Chris Krunk. Here we are tonight. Brother Azrael. Oh, Kenway tried to get out of it. Azrael said, nope, you're staying right here.
Like a well-oiled machine tagging in and out. Azrael knows he has to cut the ring off.
Oh, Krunk giving him hope and then taking it away.
Joe, cool, calm, and collected in the corner. Did not even hesitate.
Joe Black not even breaking a sweat. Oh!
Good timing there by Az. Was this the Krunk ass problem? With their technique.
Krunk ass problem? Okay, why not? Well, if they defeat the Hierarchy here tonight, no big task, you know. If they manage to defeat the Hierarchy, they will become the new tag team champions.
My grandmother was still alive. If she had wheels, she'd be an amputee. So, same thing, big what ifs.
Oh.
Just let that, when you go home tonight, you'll think about that joke later on. Now Krunk, where he doesn't want to be.
Oh no.
The Dreadwolf is here.
Shot to the midsection. Oh, make him think the chop's coming.
It's out of Chris Krunk's playbook.
We know how vicious, those chops of Joe Black can be.
Good thing this isn't in 3D. Because Chris Krunk be coming in your house.
You can see Joe still looking just completely nonplussed and not. Oh my goodness, there it is.
Just another day at work. He had to get one in.
Joe hasn't even taken the jersey off.
Az knew when he accepted this, he knew the consequences.
Snot rocket to the big ass problem.
Ew.
Yeah.
We are still in a pandemic, folks. There's a tag to Joe Black. The Hierarchy doing what they do. It is surgical summer.
It's only spring, but it's already surgical summer for Joe Black and the Kenway.
Man, it is what time is it? It's like 9 something at night. It is 87 degrees outside here in Piedmont.
And it was 50-something.
It is 9 o'clock.
It was 50-something degrees last week.
Good
and
God.
80 before.
Yeah.
Because Alabama can't make up its mind.
Everybody stay safe. Know your weather precautions. Be weather aware. Because right now, Chris Crunk's aware he is getting his ass kicked. He's got to make a tag. Got to make one soon.
He knows the weather's not very pleasant in that ring because the hierarchy are in it with him.
And STO to the outside.
Not safe on the outside. Joe Black's out there.
Yep. Once again, we are locked in here with Joe Black. Hope everybody at ProSouth Palace knows their emergency exits, just in case.
Speaking of emergency exits, how is that for the heads-up wrestling on the part of Black and Kenway? They know the ProSouth tag team rules.
Lucha rules. What are Lucha rules for those watching for the first time?
Exiting the ring counts as a legal tag. As long as one is in and one is out, that is legal.
And a back elbow.
Oh.
Repeated back elbows by Joe Black. As not doing his partner any favors. Oh, God.
He
As
just
caught a
slapped
stray.
him in the back of the head.
As catching strays.
Anybody else, that would just piss him off, but from Joe Black.
Just daring Chris Crumb to make a tag. You see he gets in between him and brother Azrael, cutting that ring off.
Krunk firing back for all he's worth. He knows he has to. For as nonchalant as he looks, he's still in the ring with the Dread Wolf.
Hook and clothesline.
That's what happens. Joe Black, you see there's virtually no emotion on the face of that man. But I guarantee you, if there's one word that accurately describes Joe Black, it's intensity.
Oh, yeah. When Samoa Joe calls you sir, I mean, something's up. I'm just saying. Let's be honest.
Kenway holding that rope, saying there's no escape.
That armbar is locked in. Krunk using his good arm to pull himself. That can't be legal.
Still got it.
Yes, Chris Krunk still has it. He hasn't lost a step. Maybe lost an arm. And another stray.
Big Az catching strays.
As
Good
whoa.
luck, referee.
So you a better man than me stepping in between
The old
brother Az
fake
like
tag,
that.
which is completely legal anyway. I mean, they know the rules. They're just not used to them.
They just don't care.
Oh, there is that too.
By any means necessary, the hierarchy going to keep those tag team championships. The big ass problem has not been a problem tonight.
Not
for
yet.
the hierarchy.
Brother Azrael has not made it into this match.
We did briefly, but you know.
Well,
DDT in the ring, spun him all the way up. Good roll up there by the Kenway.
I've never seen a bridging DDT into a pin before, but I have now.
The American thoroughbred, everybody.
Kenway is a different type of competitor.
I mean, he has "the" as his first name. Right hand. Good chop. But he's in the wrong corner. He's discombobulated, I understand.
Oh, thought the punch was coming, caught a kick to the gut instead.
And an elbow to the side of the head.
Oh, talking trash. Might have hit a nerve.
Has he struck a nerve? I'm sure. What can Chris Crunk do about it is the question.
He's going to strike another nerve with his foot.
Crunk crawling all the way around, and there's the tag to the big-ass problem. Shoulder tackle, followed by another.
Oh, Krunk is still in the ring.
If Crunk just rolls under the ropes, it'll be a tag no matter what. A kick to the back of the head.
Right to the back of the neck.
Kenway rolling Chris Crunk all the way back to the corner.
Krunk had not made it out to the apron. If he had, it would have been legal regardless if the ref had saw it or not.
Now the jersey has come off.
Oh, dear.
And another stray of Brother Azrael.
Oh, Joe goes hard into the ring post.
The hardest part of the ring.
Kenway now.
Crunk's got to get out or make a tag.
Kenway just went face first into the barricade.
The amount of punishment that Chris Crunk has had tonight.
In comes Az. In comes Joe.
Sleazy C has to grease the palm of the hierarchy.
German!
Little oomph behind that one. Got him up. It's time. The last call. The fall away slam.
Oh, I think the 84 Buick's about to start rolling.
He lives for this ish.
Big clothesline. And another to Black.
One more to the Kenway. One to Black. He's on a roll. Call him Butter. Joe just stepping out of the way.
Uranagi out of the corner.
And a
super kick. It's a big ass super kick.
Only a 2 count. That was close. 2 15/16 there.
Brother Azrael.
He's got wood grain on the brain and trouble on his mind.
Trouble on the mind, wood grain on the brain.
Kenway with a knee.
A rising knee from the Kenway.
Az not off his feet just yet. A shot to the side of the head.
Both Brother Azrael and Chris Crunk in contendership for the ProSouth Championship. But now they're in the contendership for the Tag Team Championship too.
Tossing
Assisted
senton. There's the cover. Only a 2 count.
Not enough to put away Big Az.
He hooked his leg for real. Crunk taken out of the equation in the hierarchy math. This is not just 4D chess. This is calculus in outer space. Headbutt. The referee being lenient here with the rules.
Down goes the Kenway.
He knows what's at stake.
Oh, here we go.
The matchup he's wanted.
The Hoss fight.
Uh-oh. This is escalating quickly.
Joe says yes, please.
That one from way back there. The measuring stick for professional wrestling in the Southeast starts at Joe Black.
Black starching him. Oh, solid shot from Brother Azrael.
The point of the elbow connecting. This is art. This is art, everybody.
Oh, wobbled Joe Black. Not an easy thing to do. That man is chiseled out of granite.
Or granite's chiseled out of him.
Yep, Brother Azrael chipping pieces off.
He's calling for the end.
Can he hit the wood grain? Uh-oh. Sleazy C.
Seeing.
Oh!
Super kick. Taking him out.
Sleazy see you later.
The tag to Chris Crunk.
Crunk is back up.
It's a 2-on-1. Black mass and a black hole slam. That could be it. The Kenway grabbing the referee, stopping this count. Super kick by the Kenway.
Down goes Azrael. How hard did he have to kick him to drop Azrael in one shot?
Swing and a miss. Going for a German, no.
Oh!
Belt shot to the head.
Him.
And it's elementary at this point.
The winners of this match, and still tag team champions, the Kenway and Joe Black, the
Somehow, some way, they always come out on top. What a showing by Krunk and Az. Just not enough.
Give the assist to Sleazy C, the ProSouth champion. End of the day, those tag team titles stay with the hierarchy.
As we said earlier, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. Episode 730. Who can you trust? For Matthias Darkthorn.
And the Wicked Nemesis.
Good night. Good luck. Drink lots of water. Joe Black and Brother Azrael having a stare down. That's a matchup I want to see. That's money. Let's print some money, baby. Let's print some money.
Sleazy C taking out one of his opponents, his number one contender. You got to imagine he's got his eyes on Brother Azrael as well. That's yet to come. We don't know. Make sure you stay right here each and every Friday night for more ProSouth Wrestling.